Alrighty, so in today's video, we are going to be going over the amount of stones that global players can be expecting to see over the next course of the few months leading into the 9th anniversary for Global Dokkan. Now, it is worth noting that the game is going to be syncing towards the end of the summer, so probably right around the worldwide download celebration. So there might be a couple things here and there in between now and this video and then when the anniversary actually comes out, but courtesy of PVL93, they have went ahead and done the job for counting the stones up with the campaigns and stuff like that. You can read any disclaimer about the post right here, and then the post will also be linked with courtesy of who put it on the Reddit in the description down below, just to make sure that everybody's on the same page, right? I usually don't cover things on the subreddit, but I figured for today's video, it would make a little bit more sense, just because, you know, just something else to cover while we're in kind of this little bit of a dry period before Golden Week and stuff like that. So, basically what we need to start with is the April Fool's campaign. This is the current one that we are in at the moment, and we are at April 8th, 2024 when I'm recording this. So we have about another 2 to 3 weeks in here before we go to Golden Week. So we have the social media campaign with all that fun stuff. We have daily logins and missions that is going to be giving us 40 stones. With special missions, this is usually just kind of like, maybe I could pull these ones up actually in the Dokkan info if we go to missions. Usually these come with the campaign, right? So if we were to go... like, where would this one be at? Because this is, like the, it was like the New Year's celebration for JP, right? So if we, I should have pulled this up ahead of time, but like, usually these campaign missions, if I just kind of pull up like a random one, I feel like that actually might just be the better way to go about it. If we just pull up like these campaign missions, it is a very similar idea, right? Where it's like training locations, level up super attacks, clear Dokkan events, hidden potential nodes, hit stamina, all that fun stuff, right? That's sort of what we could expect when it says special missions, right? Weekend missions, we don't have these on JP, but whatever you guys do during the mission. And then we have the Wrath of the Dragon Dragon Ball story. This is going to be the special event. Like if you go into the game and you go to your like story tab or whatever, it's the one with like the, I believe it's the Nimbus clouds at the top. It's that tab right there. So the story event, that is what that's going to be pertaining to. And then we have Dragon Fist Goku's EZA. I'm sure you guys know with LR EZAs, that's going to be 30 stones. So that will be very helpful as well. In terms of you getting your stones up, right? So keep that in mind, that the LR EZA for Dragon Fist Goku is going to be another 33. We have an EZA area that gives a nice little 3 stones, and then the movie EZA area renewal. This is going to be the event where you're doing the Kid Trunks EZA, right? We can actually pull that one up while we're talking. But what's going to happen is that event is going to reset in its own right? So it's like, where are the EZA areas at? It's the ones in the, no, those are Prime Battles. And then where are our EZAs? This is pull this stuff ahead of time, kids. We want the movie Extreme Z battle. Where is that one at? Of course I can't find it. Let me find this and we'll pull this back up. All right, took 2 seconds to find it after I paused it, but you can see here all of these stages. Most of you have either already done or you haven't done as is. What you would want to do is check the info button to see the characters you need, but all 13 of these stages are going to reopen and you can be cleared. You can clear them again and do the additional mission for extra stones. So keep that in mind. That is going to be a thing. Now, the Type Supporters EZA area, that one's probably right next to this one if we go back down. It is not. Yes, it is. It's right here. This one right here is going to be 10 more stones from that, plus on top of the missions. So that's going to give you 15. And then we have another stage of SBR, and then a new red zone that is going to be giving you 30 stones. And then a chain battle versus Harudagarn, which I'm pretty sure, like, we've already talked about that this is going to be the final chain battle, the nail in the coffin, if you will. That is going to be the last one. So just to get the video started, we're at 210 stones from this first campaign that we are currently in. So for Global, the Dragon Fist campaign, and all that fun stuff, that is what is going to be in there. So 210 stones. Now, this one is a little bit different because we don't have a lot to work off of. This is going to be the Golden Week celebration. So for the month of May, basically, is going to be Golden Week. And the difference between this one and the other one is this one is actually going to be shared. So between Global and JP, keep in mind this is not accounting for top grossing, which this could potentially hit depending on what the theme is. We obviously have no idea right now. So so you guys might be might be asking, what is the pixel character? Now, if you go into your data tab on the like on the home screen where the scouter's at and you press data, that little like 8-bit sprite at the bottom of the screen, you will get 10 stones if that is at level 12 at the end of the month. So keep that in mind. From the social media campaign, we're going to be getting 5 stones. From a celebration gift just for logging in for Golden Week and all that fun stuff, we're going to be getting 30 stones. And then 10 from the first login, 66 from daily logins and missions, about 15 from special missions, give or take, 8 for the weekend missions. Again, this is more of a global thing. I'm not too familiar with that one. And then we have Goku Day login, so that's going to be happening from, I believe, around Like, it usually starts from like May 9th, right? Because 5/9 is Goku Day. So like 5/9, 5/10, 5/11, all of those specific days. I forget the exact dates on those aside from 5/9, but you will be getting special stones just for logging in and all that fun stuff, just because of how it usually goes, right? So keep that in mind as we are moving on. Goku Day missions are going to give us 5. We're going to be getting 2 new Dokkan events because it's going to be a dual Dokkan Fest that is going to be another 4 stones. And then we have the Dokkan Fest exclusive, or LR EZA, depending on how many they do. It's going to be anywhere from 30 to 60 stones. We will get a stage of Boss Rush that's going to be 35 stones. An IDBH, or an Infinite Dragon Ball History, is going to be 28. We're going to get a special Battlefield that's going to give 34. A new stage of Super Battle Road that's going to give us 6. And then a new stage of ESBR, which is going to give us 8. And then a Burst Mode that's also going to be giving us 9. And Global will also be getting a World Tournament during this period, which is going to give a total of 55. So if we do all the math on those, that is going to be a total of 400. So that is going to leave us at 610 stones so far. So that is a rough estimate of 610 stones before we go to the end of the anniversary, right? Or before we get to the start of it. So now we have the Pixel character, or the summer campaign, excuse me. This is going to be the anniversary countdown. And then we have, right from here on out, we have 20 stones from the Pixel character, because this is actually going to be a 2-month period. And then we have the daily logins and missions, and this is going to be account for 66 across the whole thing. So this one up here was 66, because it's going to be counting for 2 months. This is going to be the same thing. Special missions, again, 15. We have the weekend missions coming in, giving us 10. A new Dokkan event because of one Dokkan Fest. That's probably going to be First Form Frieza. We have 2 EZAs right here, giving a total of 60 stones. A Virtual Clash, which is going to be giving another 34. A new stage of Super Battle Road. A new stage of Extreme Super Battle Road. And then a Burst Mode with another World Tournament coming up in the coming months. So that is all that fun stuff. And then now we have to move on to where the 9th Annie countdown begins. So I believe this is actually in Dokkan info. If we pull this up, we can go to the news tab and look at the kind of like the predetermined things for the anniversary, right? If we go to, we want to go all the way back to like the end of January, because that's when the countdown started for this whole thing. But the countdown for the anniversary was actually a lot of fun. We had new events. So if we look at it like right here, so if I click on this, this is just going to be, no, that's just the announcement for the free-to-play TUR. We click on this bad boy, and this is going to be some of the campaigns. This is like the beginning stuff. This is not going to be giving us what we need, is it? No, this is part 1. Yeah, so part of this is in here, right? We have the US Sign EZA, as you can see right here. This is the 9th Annie countdown. We have the Returning Players campaign. We have a social media quiz campaign. I'm sure the answers will be on Twitter. And then we have a free-to-play Frieza story event. I have a guide for that down below. We have a free-to-play Pajama Beerus, who turns into an LR. I have a guide for that down below. And then we have UI Sign Goku's EZA. That is going to be 33 stones right there from another LR EZA. And then we have a challenge, a battle challenge event. We looked at that earlier. If we go right down here, the Excite Battle Challenge event. I believe the Excite Battle Challenge event was this one. No, this is the hit. Which one was the challenge event? It was this one, I think. Yeah, Ultimate Excite Battle. Yeah, here we go. So stage 1. This is going to be giving us some missions for these, and this is also going to be accounting for stones that we're going to be able to get. So, looking at all this so far, this is also like the Formidable Foes or something like that. No, that one's different. The Formidable Foes is this one. Yeah, so the one with Blue Goku, this event right here, this is going to be the Excite Challenge Battle, whatever they're going to call it on Global, TBD, but this is what it is. And then you can see the missions down here. These are going to be these stones that we get. So that's how many stones that we can expect from this one. This is going to be 380 stones. So this was last updated as of yesterday. So this is going to be 990 Dragon Stones. So about 1,000 stones global players can expect between now and the anniversary. I think that you should be able to save a decent bit just to keep things going, just for now, because like most of YouTubers have been telling you ad nauseum, right, to say like you need to start saving your stones. Golden Week is going to be super fun, I'm sure, and it's going to be a shared celebration. So the hype is going to be there, but you do have to keep in mind that it's not going to be worth summoning for over the anniversary, because if we look at we can just quickly look at the banners from the 9th Annie, right? Like, just in case you guys are confused that like why is so and so keeps telling me to summon on these, right? We can probably, this will work with the tickets, right? This will give us what we need. Look who's on this banner, and best unit in the game, very good, decent, bad, will EZA next year, amazing, right? This banner will objectively be better than the Golden Week banner, right? And it's good. This one, maybe not so much, but it's still LR Gogeta Blue at the end of the day. With Ultra Instinct Goku on here, this version of Trunks, like all kinds of fun stuff. It's just, you're going to get more bang for your buck with these just because of the way that the game is formatted, right? Even if you want to summon on this banner, it's like, this guy's very good, pretty good, not very good. Easy A's next year, very good, bad, right? So it's like you just look at the value from these banners alone, and you can kind of see the idea of why you should be saving, right? I don't need to go over the 9th Andy banners. I'm sure most of you know at this point that you should be saving for the 9th anniversary or the 9th anniversary banners. Anyway, just make sure that you are keeping in mind that if you want to summon a little bit on Golden Week, you will be getting 400 stones, and then it will be the same thing over the summer. You'll be getting about 380. So there's a good chance you get like Frieza before then and that fun stuff. So there we go. Again, big shout out to PVL93 for keeping an eye on this. He has a whole thing if you want to read it. I didn't read the big paragraphs, but we did read the stones. So there we go. About 1,000 dragon stones between now and the end of the beginning of the anniversary. Let me know where your stone count's at. Are you guys saving? Are you summoning for Golden Week? All that fun stuff down in the comment section below. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, so that way you don't miss out on any of my Dokkan content. If you want to further support me, don't forget to become a channel member today. And I'll see you all in the next one.